This is part 2 of episode 7, and we have our special guest with us. Riley, would you like to introduce our special guest?
I don't think I can do him justice.
Oh, right. I got it.
So go ahead.
So today, our special guest is none other than Mr. Joe Milton. Yes. Joe, how are you feeling today?
Feel good, man. Thank y'all for having me.
You missed the most important part. QB1.
Oh.
Like, he's like the face of Tennessee football. You did miss that part.
Sorry, let me go back. Everybody, our special guest today is Mr. QB1 himself, Mr. Joe Milton. Mr. Joe, how are you feeling today?
Feel good, man. You know, another great day to get better.
Yes, indeed.
But also just thankful for you guys for having me on the show.
Yes.
How are you feeling? How's the body feeling after the game?
I feel good. I had a lot of treatment today. Had a massage Sunday, so I feel good.
We're about to put you on the spot. Whenever we have someone new on the show, they have to call someone or FaceTime someone and see how many rings they can get it in. So who's going to pick up the phone in the first couple calls? A lot of guys do the team, but...
You got to be on the team?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be, but...
It could be whoever.
Just someone who's going to pick up in the first few calls will count it.
Oh, no.
The record right now is one ring.
Yeah, one ring. Two
Oh,
phones.
2 phones.
Hey, look. Hey, Dylan, what's up, bro?
Wait, what?
No way.
Wait, you didn't even ring. It didn't even ring.
It didn't
Yes,
ring.
I did. It didn't ring. He already answered.
Dang, D-Sam.
Hey, you a real one. I'm going to call you back, though. Hold on. I'm going to call you right back.
Crazy.
Okay,
Right,
I didn't even know he was calling.
That's crazy.
Come on, man.
Okay,
That's crazy.
the second thing we do is whenever you guys get a win, I bring O a Minute Maid lemonade because that's his favorite. He got one in part 1, so now, if I don't fall,
I was a little parched.
a little parched. Here's the Minute Maid, and we'll see your rate of it.
Let us know.
Hold on, cheers. I already knew what it was gonna taste like. These are my favorite one too, so I'm
So
gonna just
10
be
out
real.
of 10.
Come on,
What
try.
you getting?
10
Oh,
out of 10.
there's
Let's try
the-
again.
Nice. So in part 1, oh wow, that was like in the same exact time. In part 1, we talked a lot about the defense point of view of the game. So how would you rate the offense going into this game?
One
Texas
to
A&M.
Texas A&M.
Sorry, yeah.
Scale 1 to 10. I feel like the O-line played a great game. You know, there was a lot of talk about Texas A&M defensive line.
Yeah.
So I feel like the O-line played a great game.
Yeah.
And then the running backs, you know, they always gonna have a good game.
Yeah.
The three-headed monsters. And then me personally, I feel like I could have played better, but you know, that's always, you get another chance at it the next week. So I feel like there's an opportunity for that. Receiver-wise, I feel like they held it down, you know. So only person need to get better is me.
Yeah. Speaking of receivers, how was it without Drew McCoy? Did you feel like anything was off, nothing clicking?
I wouldn't say off, but you do miss Brew out there.
Yeah.
Just somebody that's running somebody over other than me. But I mean,
No, speaking of running people over,
Yes, sir.
you ran a couple people over, one of their best linebackers, I think. That got everyone like,
Okay, so Joe, tell us the build up to the run over. Like he already told me, but I feel like everyone should know. What did you see?
for sure. Well, before that play, a couple plays before that, number 45 was talking a whole bunch of trash to me, trying to get me out my game. And I told him, when I catch you, I'm gonna drop you. And,
Don't drop him.
and we was running to the sideline. I knew I had the first already, so I was trying to get out of bounds so I can get the next play. And I just saw a 4 and a 5, and I said, bet I'm just gonna run through them. So
Yes, indeed.
I did, and when I got up, I said a little trash talk, but that's
when
what
do you
different.
guys even trash talk? We talked about this once though. If y'all have mouthpieces in,
I don't.
No.
oh, you don't.
And
Okay.
like, you only put the mouthpiece in when you play it, then you
Yeah.
pull it right back out.
So as soon as you run someone over, you take it out and you can start talking?
Yeah.
I just never had mine in.
Nice. Speaking of three-headed monster, we're seeing a lot more running than throwing this year. And do you think that, I talked to O about this, defense, they're able to get more rest on the sidelines because it's a little bit slower with the running backs running, taking a lot of time off the clock? Do you think that contributes to their success, or how do you feel like
they gonna be successful regardless.
Yeah.
I feel like they go to practice every day hard, and they also communicate on a high level. So I feel like they're gonna be successful regardless. But at the same time, it does allow for them to get rest by us running them more. But at the same time, I feel like that'll end soon. But y'all gonna be successful regardless. So it'll be
Sound like me, bro.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
If you didn't know, that was y'all's first, or you guys were 0-6, with scoring 30 or less points, the first win.
I didn't know that.
So defense.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
Yeah, defense really stepped up. And do you feel like that takes some pressure off of you, that you guys aren't having to score a ton of points to win every game? Like, you guys can kind of settle back and like perfect things because the defense is doing so well.
I feel like people take the whole mindset of defense winning championships.
Yeah.
They take that for granted, but I feel like when you do have a great defense, I feel like that does release like a lot of pressure on the quarterback position, because you know that them guys got your back.
Absolutely. And then how do you take the pressure off yourself other than football? Like, what do you do in your free time? We talk about 2K a lot. There's a lot of pressure.
Depends. I usually call my 1-year-old sister. I try to get her to say new words, or I play the video games. Other than that, be on the couch and watching Power.
Power is a good.
What words does your sister introduce your sister to the world, bro? Come on.
Wait, let's backtrack. Where are you from originally?
I'm from Pahokee, Florida. Some people don't know where that's at, but that's like South Florida, west of West Palm, like an hour north of Miami.
Okay.
Middle of nowhere, pretty like
Okay.
that. It's a whole bunch of water around it. Probably like 1,200 people live there.
Do you think Florida is considered the South?
It is.
Okay, I've
So
heard
what-
mixed things.
What?
I've
Baton
heard that
Rouge?
Florida is a completely separate state than the South.
I mean, yeah, we got our own. Yeah, it's our own world for sure. Like Orlando down, definitely our own world.
Yeah, just like Memphis.
Yeah. So yeah. All right, that ain't Tennessee, but
Yeah, Memphis not in Tennessee is Memphis.
I mean, I don't know these types of things. I just hear from you about it. Okay. But yeah, who's your sister? Tell the world.
her real name is Journey, but everybody call her Juicy, just because when she was like a newborn, her wrist was so fat, and she had these bracelets on, and her cheeks was real chubby, so they just called her Juicy. So that'll forever be her name with me. So
What new words is she saying right now?
you don't even want to know. What's the little kid, the celebration Tyler them did?
Myers.
Yeah.
You're just doing it.
Yeah, she learned how to say Myers, and she'll start saying it. She'll say it like twice, and she'll start doing the dance. So that's where Tyler get the celebration from, actually.
So how old is she?
She won, about to be
She
2.
won, and that's who you had on there was a bunch of pictures of you on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many other siblings do you have?
I'm the oldest of 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I am number 7. But got 4 girls and then 3 boys, including me. One of my sisters passed away when I was 7. That's another reason why I'm 7. She passed away in 2007 because I was born in 2000. So she passed away when I was 7. But yeah, it's just us. And then on my dad's side, I got other siblings too, but it ain't that many of them.
So being the oldest, do you feel pressure to do well and succeed not only for your family and the fan base, but how do you even deal with all the things on social media? Because, I mean, like I said earlier.
I don't have social media no more, actually. I deleted social media last week.
Oh, nice.
I was going to deactivate my account, but I got to keep up with my NIL stuff, so I got to post. But other than that, I mean, I don't have Twitter. I didn't have Twitter since 2018.
Okay.
I have an account, but I don't be on there posting or whatever.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, I look at it. I mean, you always gonna see things.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's how life works. But at the same time, it's how much do you actually take in?
Yeah.
Do you believe what people say? And then if you start believing it, it becomes a reality. So, do you believe it, or are you blocking it out and saying like, man, I know who I am?
Yeah.
Feel me? So.
That's nice. So would that be the advice you give to a young quarterback going up?
Yeah, absolutely.
The same way as you.
I say that to every quarterback that come in the locker room after the game. Like they ask me, how do I deal with the media and stuff? I tell them every time, like, man, forget about the media. Like you just got people that just want to talk all day. Like they just couch coaches. That's how I look at it. And then another advice I give to them is, if you ain't gonna ask them for no tax advice, why ask them for football advice?
Maybe start saying that about softball.
Yeah.
The young quarterbacks, Nico, how's your guys' relationship? I've heard like a brother relationship. How's he been throughout this year, and then how do you see him?
Great. Nico was born in 2004. That's my second oldest. My mom's second oldest child. He was born in 2004. My little brother. So I treat Nico like my little brother. So you know, if anything is going on, it can be literally anything, no matter what it is. You can talk to me about it. Probably because I've been through it already. I've been through another program, so like the adversity you may face, like I've seen it before. So if you have any questions, like I got the answer for you, really. Other than that, I mean, he asks whatever it is. He's not shy no more, so you know, he opened up, and he willing to say whatever it is, for real, for real.
Okay, last question about this week, Texas A&M. How did you feel the energy was? Because we had been talking about in part one how electric it was, the checkerboard, everything.
Yeah.
How did that play into your game? And then, I mean, when you ran that person over, I feel like that was the loudest it had got.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't even know it got loud because I was talking trash. I didn't even know it got loud. But I feel like when the defense was out there and it was making like a lot of plays, like it was getting loud, especially when D scored the punt return. It got loud too. So, I mean, it was pretty loud. I feel like it'll be louder than that though, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. We didn't reach our, they tell us, do you see on the thing how like loud we can get? We didn't reach our high.
I think we got like 109, 110.
What's the highest?
Like 125. And I lost my voice and we didn't even.
125.
125. We were hitting like 102 when it was third down.
What game was that?
Last year, Alabama.
It probably was. That was 1 year ago today. Did you guys know
125.
that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, 1 year ago today. Everyone's posting about it.